Hello, good people. This is your goat Minyari coming to you from the scintillating world of Chimeraland. And today we are going to talk about devouring eggs. What is entailed with that task? So first thing we need to do is we need to get out a pet. And that's not the button. Actually, it is the button I want to press, because I am going to choose my Stodal and pull him out. I'm still working on him, but he is my underwater fighter guy, so that's the one I'm focusing on. It's my secondary. So when you click on the transform button here, you see what is needed to level the pet up. He is a noble, so to get him to illustrious, I need to meet these requirements here. And I also need to create a Maru pill, which is at this point not in the game. So what's the point of going through all the trouble of devouring eggs, you ask? Well, you want to be ready for when they do release that pill into the game. Then all you have to do is make the pill, and then you should be good to go. So what is this all about? So first of all, you have these odd symbols here. If you look down at the bottom, there is a key that tells you what the symbols mean. Now, really, there's no... you don't get anything. Like, you're not going to get any item in your bag or anything that, lets you know that you've completed this or whatever. But you do get over here, this will become filled in. My Jade Fox, for instance, has devoured, I think I fed her a Venus flytrap. And when she ate the flytrap, then she gained range damage plus 0.5%. And then in this one over here, I fed her a koi, and that gave her melee damage reduction by 0.5%. So you only need to pick one egg off of this list, and some of these lists are easier to pick from than others. For instance, like this one over here, I have to find and fight any of these creatures, and then I have to pray that I'm going to get an egg out of it. So you can buy the eggs from the auction house, but usually for something like these, I've seen the Ice Fox and the Flame Fox. Those are both illustrious, and at this time you can't even make the seals to unlock them for fighting. Same with the Stone Spine Rhino. I'm not sure. I think the Plate Bear also. So some of these aren't even attainable at this point, but others are. And like when you have, for instance, the child dragon or dinosaur pets, this is only asking for like a glow Gyaradeer or a water Gyaradeer, moo Gyaradeer. Any of these are fairly simple to obtain. They're easy. They come from easy kills, and you can farm these pretty easily. So to transform this young Quetzal to our child Quetzal to a young Quetzal, I would need to create a Borosk pill and feed it any one of these eggs, and then so on down the line. But today we're gonna work with my Stodal, and the egg that I have for him today is the Elabor. So now the next thing that you have to notice when you're getting ready to feed eggs, over here on the right hand side above all these symbols, it says transmute 60% of obtaining essence. Now you start off at 20%, and the more eggs that you feed, the percentage goes up until you finally get to 100%. Now, for instance, well, for my Pinnapup, I had to devour a Stodal egg. The Stodals in the auction house are about 700 rubies, maybe more, maybe less, but I spent rubies and I got mine for 700. So that's a good chunk of change that you really don't want to just throw away. So you want to make sure that your transmute says 100% chance of obtaining essence. So what I'm going to do, you see that this Sodal has no fullness at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just lay out, I have my Elevore egg here, and I'm going to just drop down eggs for him to eat. So you put the egg down and he's going to eat it. These are common eggs. You can either go out and catch your own eggs or buy them off the auction house for cowries. You can also buy I think it's the Treasured Flight Pass that gives you the Harrier that runs around and drops eggs, which I actually have one in my inventory. A Raptor Stone. So I would put the Raptor Stone out, and this golden chicken starts wandering around the area and drops random low-level eggs, which are great for this purpose. And I don't do all of my Raptor Stones at once. I just do them as I need them, because one Raptor Stone takes up a lot less space than 10 eggs that don't stack. So go back to here. Now we're going to pick another common egg. Now another thing you could do with the Raptor Stones, of course, is to fulfill your world info requirements for collecting pets. You get +2 crit for every one that you hatch. So that's another great use for your raptor egg, your Raptor Stone. But today we're just going to focus on the eggs. So pet, pick an egg, place it, and sometimes, now we're still up to 60%. Sometimes it's going to take quite a few eggs before you get to 100%. And there's also a chance that your pet will get full before it eats everything. Oh, I don't want to do that one. Oh, it looks like I might have to go drop a raptor egg. Meanwhile, okay, we're up to 80%, and notice that every time he eats an egg, he is, oh, tomorrow I'm going to go get my hair done. Dismiss. Okay. So, we're going to head over here, over by my house. This is my friend Pan's house, which I built for her. But we're going to drop the raptor egg over here. And so now we just gotta wait for the chicken to devour some eggs. Mostly it drops silver eggs. I've never seen it drop a gold egg yet. And these silver eggs are just common pets. And while she's doing that, I will and this chicken over here will lay between 5 to 7 eggs. So she's still at 80%. I feel like it's going to happen any moment now. Uh-oh. Stodel is full, so she's not going to eat anymore. So now I can reclaim this egg by sending Stodel away and reclaiming the egg. And then I'll go pick this one up. And I guess I'll look through and see if there's anybody else who could devour some eggs. But the goal is to get the your chance to transmute up to 50 or 100%, and then you place the egg that you want to fill out the chart with. And today it was going to be the Elabor, and maybe I'll be able to feed it later today, but not in this session. I don't think I have anybody else that I have eggs for. I could try her, but I don't have enough. I don't have enough eggs to get her to 100%. But I'll go ahead and get her started, because that the percentage does stay. I'm going to actually hatch these because I don't know how easy these are going to be to obtain later. These are from the event, and I did feed the koi fish to to one of my pets. Koi fish egg, but the rest of them I'm going to go ahead and hatch for the points. Now I'm going to hit up the auction house real quick. And I'm going to check in pet mounts, and wow, there's only 44 eggs on sale. Oh, there's more over here. I'm not as rich as I was a couple days ago, so I'm not gonna go crazy on eggs here, but I'll pick up these for cheap. That's all I'm willing to buy today. And see, just those few eggs that I fed Lilybell, we went from 20% to 60%. Still not enough that I'm willing to waste an Elabor egg. So that will be it for today. But that is the general gist of it. You basically feed them eggs and watch the transmute go up. And feed them the eggs to fulfill the different requirements here, and then once you can make the Largen pill, but the Maru pill you cannot make. So and that's how I evolved her from Grand to Noble. She's now Noble. As I made the Largen pill and I fed her all of these eggs. And now her attributes went up. Her her levels went up, and her attributes also went up because she was maxed. And note that we have +2 and +1. Those are from feeding Chimeraland 1-pot meals, and those did transfer over from Epic to Legendary, Grand to Noble. So that does go with your pet when it evolves up. And that is about it, folks. That's what you need to know. If you do have Chimeraland 1-pot dishes in your inventory and your pet gets full and you're just absolutely desperate to get it to eat that egg right now, you can try feeding him some of the Chimeraland 1-pot dishes, and there is a chance that he will puke up some of his food and lose fullness, and then you can continue on with feeding the eggs and working your way up to the 100% transmute rate. Before I call the stream off for today, I did want to show the newest released pet, the Delululu. She is a fairy. She is reportedly one of the strongest pets in the game. I have not really worked a whole lot with her. I did work on my blush puff before I evolved it, but I have a lot of work to do on her at this point. But she's so much fun. When you ride, you become a miniaturized version of yourself, and she carries you around, and she's very fast. And if you'll note, there is no stamina wheel, but she does use stamina. It is the bar on the left-hand side of the screen. So when that goes down, she drops like a little tiny sparkly rock. I just did move my clan house recently. And this is what I have been working on. This is the clan house over here. I have an arena here down by the waterfall, which I have tricked out with resilient wallpaper, and I plan on going out today and gathering more fire crystals and more and making more resilient wallpaper, wallpapering the outside as well as the inside, and buffing up this the arena so we don't come crashing through the floor and plummeting to, we're not going to die, but it sounds better that way. So I've been watching this location for weeks. Finally it became available, and I built in its place.